In the quiet countryside of Kent, England, there lies a place that seems untouched by time. Rolling green fields, cobblestone paths, and ivy-covered cottages give Pluckley the charm of an English fairy tale. But beneath this quaint exterior hides a chilling secret. Pluckley is believed to be the most haunted village in all of England. With a population just over 1,000, Pluckley is infamous not for its scenery but for the spirits that allegedly roam its streets, woods, and even its pubs. Tonight, on the Grim Tapes, we will peel back the veil between this world and the next to uncover the terrifying truth about Pluckley Village. Over the course of this episode, we'll explore every known haunting, historical context, eyewitness accounts, and the psychological and paranormal theories surrounding the ghosts of this eerie village. Are these simply old legends passed down through generations? Or is something truly malevolent lingering in Pluckley's air? Let's begin. The history of Pluckley, roots of a haunted past. To understand why Pluckley is considered so haunted, we must first step into its long and shadowy past. The village dates back over 1,000 years. It was listed in the Domesday Book of 1086, making it one of England's ancient settlements. Over centuries, the village witnessed everything from medieval warfare and witch trials to mysterious deaths and unmarked graves. The cultural memory of Pluckley is steeped in death. Many of its buildings are centuries old, having served as homes, taverns, or even makeshift hospitals during pandemics. These walls, some say, remember what the living have forgotten. And these memories seem to manifest in the form of hauntings. The Screaming Man of the Brickworks. One of the most terrifying spirits reported in Pluckley is that of a man who worked in the old brickworks. He is said to have met a gruesome end, crushed under a fall of bricks. To this day, locals and visitors alike report hearing anguished screams echoing through the deserted area where the brickworks once stood. These screams are so blood-curdling that several paranormal investigators have abandoned their exploration mid-investigation. Was this an accidental death, or was something more sinister at play? The Red Lady of St. Nicholas Church. St. Nicholas Church is not just a place of worship in Pluckley, it's a central hub of paranormal activity. The most frequently seen spirit here is the Red Lady. Described as a mournful woman draped in a red cloak, she is believed to be the ghost of Lady Deering, buried in a crypt beneath the church. Witnesses have described her wandering the graveyard at night, holding a single red rose, as if mourning an eternal loss. Some accounts even claim she cries softly as she roams the graves, a sound so sorrowful it chills the soul. The Highwayman of Fright Corner. Fright Corner, as the name suggests, is the site of a violent haunting. According to legend, a highwayman, a type of robber who preyed on travelers, was ambushed and killed at this very spot. His ghost is said to reenact his death, emerging from the bushes with swords clashing in a spectral battle that vanishes into the mist. Many who pass the area at night have claimed to hear the sound of galloping hooves, even when no horses are present. The Phantom Monk and the Hanged Schoolmaster. Pluckley also hosts more subtle hauntings. A silent, solemn monk has been seen walking near a now-defunct monastery. He does not speak, but his presence is felt by those nearby, an overwhelming sense of cold and sadness. Then there's the story of the schoolmaster, who reportedly hanged himself in the woods after being tormented by students and local ridicule. His spirit is said to still hang from the same tree, his lifeless form swaying in the wind. The Deering Woods, the Screaming Forest. Perhaps the most notorious location in Pluckley is the Deering Woods, also known as the Screaming Woods. These thick, shadowy trees are the source of countless reports of ghostly screams, shadowy figures darting through the underbrush, and the feeling of being watched. Campers report hearing voices in languages they cannot understand. Some who have entered the forest after sunset have emerged the next morning in a daze, unable to remember what happened. The Black Horse Pub and other haunted buildings. Even Pluckley's places of hospitality aren't safe. The Black Horse Pub is one of several establishments haunted by poltergeists. Glasses fly off shelves, furniture shifts on its own, and staff report strange whispers when they're alone. Other locations, like Greystone's house and Rose Court, are said to be haunted by a tutor and a suicidal woman, respectively. These aren't just ghost stories. The consistency in the reports over decades adds an eerie credibility. Eyewitness accounts and paranormal investigations. Over the years, numerous investigators, psychics, and ghost hunters have visited Pluckley. From the BBC to independent paranormal groups, many have documented strange phenomena. Infrared cameras have picked up unexplainable heat signatures. EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, recordings have captured disembodied voices, some whispering names, others delivering chilling warnings like, "Leave now." Eyewitnesses often describe the same apparitions in separate incidents, even when they were unaware of previous accounts. Theories behind the hauntings. Why is Pluckley so haunted? Some believe it's a result of spiritual trauma. The land has witnessed centuries of human suffering, wars, plagues, suicides. Others point to ley lines, mystical alignments believed to focus Earth's energy. Pluckley sits near one such line. Skeptics argue it's a case of mass hysteria and folklore-fueled paranoia. But can so many similar sightings really be coincidence? Psychological and scientific perspectives. Psychologists suggest that belief in hauntings can influence perception, especially in places already steeped in supernatural lore. Sleep paralysis, pareidolia, and infrasound may explain some experiences. But what about those cases where equipment captures what the human senses cannot? Can psychology explain a voice recorded when no one else was present? The legacy of Pluckley. Pluckley has become a legend in itself. Featured in books, documentaries, and travel shows, it draws thrill seekers from across the globe. Yet many residents wish the spirits would stay silent. Some see the hauntings as a curse, others embrace them as part of the village's charm. One thing is clear, Pluckley is a place where the veil between life and death feels thin, fragile, and at times, non-existent. So, what do you think? Is Pluckley truly the most haunted village in England, or is it a masterpiece of folklore and imagination? Can all these chilling encounters be written off as coincidence, or is something supernatural truly at work in this sleepy village? Before you answer, consider this. If ghosts aren't real, why do so many people in Pluckley claim to have seen them? Why do people with no knowledge of each other describe the same specters in the same places? And what would you do if, walking through Deering Woods at night, you heard your name whispered by a voice you didn't recognize? Let us know in the comments, would you spend a night in Pluckley? If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's eeriest places, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Grim Tapes, and click the bell icon so you never miss our next chilling journey into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, the dark is always listening.